Hello, hello. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. We are the Equilibrium team. We are hosting community calls every month to keep our community updated regarding our progress on the project. And I'm currently in Copenhagen. The whole city is gearing up for the Polkadot Decoded event, which is kicking off tomorrow. Unfortunately, I didn't managed to attend the Polkadot Summit, which was going on the past two days. But I'm sure that Decoded will be pretty hot with full of various updates and various interesting conversations around the Polkadot ecosystem. Just as a reminder, I'm Alex. I'm the CEO, the founder with Equilibrium. We are running the most comprehensive DeFi, all-in-one DeFi platform on Polkadot, which includes a bunch of functionality, starting from the stablecoin down to the money markets and stable swap and dot staking, liquid dot staking functionality. Pizza, do you want to say a couple words about yourself?
Yeah, sure, Alex. Thank you very much. As usual, nice to welcome here, everyone, guys. My name is Peter. I'm the business analyst and the tech team manager with Equilibrium team. And happy to be here. Very excited for Alex to be joining the Decoded event. He's going to be showcasing our stablecoin, and we're still the best at what we do. And yeah, we are happy to tell everyone about it.
Amazing. Let me share our slides because, as usual, as you guys know, we always prepare slides for our presentations. So here is the deck for today's one. Just walk you through our updates real quick and our today's agenda. First of all, we are currently undergoing the process of open GAF voting for our proposal of funding our Ledger app developments. It actually had quite a lot of hot debates around that. My guest Peter will share greater detail about that. Equilibrium is undergoing this process. Yes, we'll be touching on that, like how governance processes work and stuff. Like tell you about some specifics here. Very interesting. Gate.io is currently running training contests, so we will touch on that as well. As I said, we are going to attend Polkadot Decoded, and tomorrow I'll be giving a speech there on the tech stage at 6 p.m. CET. So if you're around, please come over. I would love to catch up in person. XCM integration with Pendulum is kicking in, and we'll touch on our development updates.
All right. Yeah, so the Ledger app, for those of you who follow closely what happens in the Polkadot ecosystem, we've been actively involved with this app, and there are several reasons we wanted to put forward the proposal of ours. First of all, the current implementation from Zondex, which was like a contractor of Parity and developed apps for Polkadot-based chains, it doesn't support any parachains. It's very, I would say, blockchain specific. It only applies to Polkadot, Kusama, Statement, and StateMine, and doesn't solve some of the issues we wanted to tackle with our solution, and that is to make the app as universal as possible, to make sure that all of the parachains are supported on the go, and to make it as easy and as understandable for the user as possible as well, which is probably the most important stuff, given how we love to overcomplicate stuff within the ecosystem. And we have devoted a lot of time and effort both into the research and into the discussion with both Parity and the Ledger team on how can we achieve that. Slowly but steadily, the final app architecture crystallizes in our view, and there is an interesting discussion in the form of a forum post on the Polkadot forum, So I suggest you go ahead and read the long read which has been put down there. And we have a lot of interesting feedback, both from the Parity team and I believe the Ledger and Zondex themselves. And we even have their Gavin Wood responding us with some of his thoughts on how all of this should work. And yeah, pretty much a really interesting discussion going on. Hopefully we'll win our proposal. If you haven't yet supported us, please go ahead and do so. And we will make this happen. This is it for the brief introduction to what happened. And yeah, continuing that, we also discussed it during the Kusamarian podcast. And pretty much this is an event where he considers different treasury proposals. They're currently ongoing both in Kusama and Polkadot. And so he compared, well, he asked there pretty much of what we did and what Zondex did. And it ended up to be one of the most heated discussions over there, because everyone else was kind of boring. And the reason for putting up their proposals wasn't very clear, unfortunately. People are doing some weird stuff like, porting something to Swift or whatever. For me, it sounded strange, to say the least. But then we joined in, Zondex joined in, and we started quarreling a little bit. So the discussion heated up. And I bet, yeah, we made some views for Kusamarian as well. So it was a lot of fun. I suggest you go ahead and watch the video and, see it for yourself. So that's pretty much it. Alex, let's move on. What's next on the agenda? We'll talk about that.
Yeah, just a sec. So yeah, here's the EQD USDT pair, which we have launched on our stableswap. You can actually scan the QR codes on the list and familiarize yourself with what we're doing over there. So it introduces quite a high APR, over 90% in the QBlast liquidity mining campaign, which is still ongoing. Additional bonus for Q tokens guaranteed. LP tokens from this pool can be used in Equilibrium's pool as collateral, which makes your commitments even more liquid. And just as a reminder, USDT has become available with JOLs from Binance just recently, and this actually opens up quite a lot of new promising opportunities. Another important thing worth mentioning is our lock and hold and earn campaign with Gate. So they are spreading 200 bucks worth giveaway to participants, and you need just to complete some Gleam test for that. The link to this campaign can be found here on the left in the form of code. You can scan it and participate. You can just buy key tokens and hold them for 14 days and get up to 150% of return.
Alex,
as we already mentioned.
Quick reminder, did we mention that users can already participate with the Gate directly?
No, we didn't mention, but yeah, you definitely can do that. So regarding the Polkadot Decoded, it's kicking off tomorrow, and it will last for 2 days. It's remarkably well attended, the biggest event of the Polkadot ecosystem, which this year will take part in Copenhagen, where I am right now, and I'm getting ready for my today's presentation at the tech stage. Oh wow, seems like they're a little bit changed my slots. It was initially like at 6 p.m., but apparently it will be at 6:20. We need to double check that. But anyways, and I will be covering the topic of our EQD stablecoin as an ecosystem decentralized stablecoin of Polkadot. So come to the events if you are attending and listen to my presentation if you're interested, and would love to catch up and share my perspective of what was going on here. XCM integrations, we still on track with XCM integrations with other ecosystem parachain projects. Pendulum actually is the 13th integration of Ethereum with other parachain projects, and it's expanding EQD use cases. Actually, since Pendulum is working on some payment solution, we definitely would love to see EQD compatible with their developments. If you're keen to see the integration graph, I guess Equilibrium is one of the most well-connected parachains in terms of XCM, because we constantly keep on building XCM connections. So far, we have established connections with the most established chain projects like Moonbeam, Astar, Intelli, and many others. So basically, like the integration graph can be found here if you scan the QR codes on the slide. Multichain. Multichain is currently struggling with migration to new router due to multiple reasons, and we constantly in touch with the team and open up support tickets. If you feel that you are kind of stuck with us and you cannot withdraw funds, you can also open up the support ticket with us. We definitely keep track on that. And right now they don't provide any timelines, unfortunately. So if you wish, we can basically lead the initiative to approach them collectively. Looking forward actually to other bridges coming up to the Polkadot ecosystem, like Snowfork is kind of long-awaited development, which eventually will come up, I guess, real soon. Peter, your turn. This is a development update.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alex. So a lot of stuff happened past months, even though it's a low summer season, and the biggest one of them was probably the migration of Polkadot to the new runtime version and the support of XCM v3. And we're really excited about that because it opens up a lot of cool opportunities for us to work further on our products, but also a lot of overhead, since most of the projects haven't yet migrated. Some of the projects have migrated, and we have to support on our front end the support of both the old version and the new version, and then EVM chains like Moonbeam and Astar. We're currently amidst of work of actually making that support universal via the configs we're putting out openly into the GitHub of ours. If we talk a bit more about the v3 version itself, it allows to do something called multi-hop, where pretty much your tokens can be transferred from one chain and to another in this kind of graph or chain fashion, whatever you call it. And that allows to significantly expand our insurer user journey here. And we've already put out the mocks of our new insurer interfaces. And once all this XCM thing settles down, I guess we'll start working on actually putting out the actual insurer product, where ultimately what we want is for an insurer to be able to manage his portfolio on all of the venues or DEXs we're connected to with moving different tokens using this multi-hop routes I just mentioned. I've already mentioned the continuing work on our front end to support the new XCM API. Also, some exciting news for those of you who were very disappointed that we didn't do anything with Genshiro. We are moving forward with the backend development for Genshiro. The chain part is developed already and tested, and we're still struggling with the front end, unfortunately, because don't have enough time or hands, I would say, but slowly but steadily moving forward with the product. So stay tuned. We will probably shed some light on what we're building in the coming days or weeks. UI prototypes have been mocked, I would say, and the only thing that pretty much separates that from putting it forward is actually putting it all together, like front end, back end, and the blockchain, and making things happen. We've also finalized Polkadot integration finally, and wasn't our fault that it took so long. So just added their token this week, I believe. You will be able to use PDEX token in Equilibrium. We still haven't assessed the risk parameters more closely. Once we do that, we'll decide on the discount, and you'll be able to pretty much use PDEX for collateral for minting EQ dollar. You'll be able to lend it out. You'll be able to use it as an insurance liquidity. Well, all those use cases you commonly see within the Equilibrium app. And as Alex mentioned, yeah, we have integrated with Pendulum. We've opened up the HRMP channels with them, and Pendulum is the forex pair chain of Polkadot. Their first product is going to be the bridge to the Stellar ecosystem, which is really exciting. I haven't really worked with Stellar, don't know what they do, but they will bring in XLM and XRP tokens into the ecosystem, which is also really cool, since we'll be adding those tokens as soon as they support those. And pretty much we are moving forward with our journey of supporting all of those different types of assets. And the buzzword currently in the crypto and DeFi space is something called long tail. And we have lots of long tail assets in Equilibrium, believe us. Anything you look at in Polkadot is long tail, and we provide use cases for them. So we are really excited about that. And so that's pretty much it, yeah, for the dev updates. All right, and looks
nice.
like we're done here. Yeah.
Cool. Let's see which questions we have here in the questionnaire section. I guess that was fast, by the way. Wow. The first time we ended up with the presentation in 23 minutes. Okay. So the question number one. Hi, when is Genshiro launching the new product? Thanks in advance. I think we just covered pretty much what's been finalized recently, and we anticipate launch in the coming future. So stay tuned with us. Question from our user: when will the problem with the EQ token stuck in the Moonbeam network due to incorrect transfers be resolved? Problem that is discussed on the Moonbeam forum. Peter, how are things with the proposal?
We have put up the forum discussion, but the next step is to put out the proposal. And honestly, I forgot about that. My fault here. So I guess we'll put it up as soon as possible. Probably I will contact the dev who did it last time, pretty much, because he knows how to do it using all the Moonbeam internals, and we'll try to put it out tomorrow. Yeah.
I wanted to ask the CEO a plan to bring major exchanges so we can capitalize on the huge developments and not miss the next bull run. So well, we're working on some major exchange integration, and as it usually comes to integrations, we cannot say exact exchange before they announce this and the actual listing, unfortunately. So yeah, again, addressing your question, yes, we do have a plan, and moreover, we're currently working on this kind of integration, but it will be ready a little bit later. Could you create and present somehow? Sorry, could create and present some roadmap of Equilibrium. All we want is clear roadmap, as now we don't see any work there. Still some bugs found and sent by me to Discord tickets, and those bugs are still not fixed 1 to 3 months, 1-2 months already. Some updated roadmap for Gensure would be great too. I do support the Equilibrium team for a long time, and I see a lot of work you've done, but feels like you right now you're stuck and stop maintaining your developing your platform. So well, good question. So we definitely consider putting together some kind of updated roadmap for Equilibrium. Right now, our main focus is actually, first of all, like we kind of working on the Ledger app for the ecosystem, which I guess bring certain benefits to everyone, and definitely like it's something that will help Equilibrium's users also to work with our products using their hardware wallets, which makes a lot of sense. Also, on the Gensure side, as we covered pretty much, that we're working on some product that will be launched soon, and again, Gensure is a test site, right? So we as a testing site, we're rolling out some developments over there. Supposed to be rolling out them and test through with our users. So once we have them in place, then yeah, definitely you will be the first to know about that. Okay. I've got an answer to my question already on multi-chain, so I want to clarify, could you maybe make some announcement that it doesn't work now so users won't get their EQ stuck? Sam asking. Yes, I think it makes sense. We definitely would communicate that.
I also can add, if the situation doesn't resolve itself in the nearest future, we have some technical possibilities to actually vote in governance with a tech committee and have your tokens returned. So we might consider that option. Also, you can already transfer your tokens directly without using any multi-chain directly to Gate, I believe. So yeah, that shouldn't be an option. There's no reason for them to get to Ethereum right now and get stuck there.
Right. Okay, makes sense. Guys, do you have any other questions? Because it seems like that's pretty much it, what we wanted to cover today. You can drop your questions to the chats or to the questionnaire section. So here's one of our active community members actually pointing out that there is this a small pool of EQ Glimmer on Moonbeam. So yeah, definitely if you want to trade or provide liquidity there, you can do that. So the guy is saying that his EQ is already stuck there, so he cannot transfer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and we have communicated that we have a lot of users who feel discontent with what's happening with multi-chain, and they said, well, the only thing they can advise you now is actually go to their support and customer care fund, open up a ticket, and they will try to look into it. But we're constantly pushing them, and as I said, if the situation won't be resolved, let's make it clear, within next week, yeah, we will act, I guess, in a different way, where we will try and return user funds ourselves.
Right. Okay, makes sense. Peter, this was the shortest community call we handled ever. 30.
Yeah, I guess. Well, summer season, everything is low, not much is going on, but still, still remind you users, go ahead and watch Alex's presentation today during the Decoded event.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, the presentation is
top notch. Yeah, it's actually tomorrow, but let me check the time, because in our presentation mentioned 6:20. However, I clearly saw that was, I guess, 6 p.m. Just to confirm with you guys. Hold on a sec. So the text stage. Agenda. Full agenda. 1 sec. Track. DeFi. Interesting. Text stage. Yeah, so it's even later. It's 6:40 until 7. Apparently, I will be the last one on the stage. Well-deserved spot for the ecosystem stablecoin. Okay. See you around, guys. Come to join us at Polkadot Decoded, and see you next month. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice day. Talk to you soon in 1 month. Bye-bye.